Awesome. Awesome. Well, everybody, welcome to All In Family Night. We are so excited that you are here, that you are with us, that you have taken time out of your night as we are starting February off to be here, to invest in yourself, to learn and to grow and to be celebrated. Because of course we always do recognition as well. And so we are just so super proud of you. So give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a round of applause, high five, Jazzy, all the things to celebrate not only you, but your sister consultants and sister sales directors that are on this call as well. So my name is Mary Pyatt. I am a senior sales director and I live in Country Club, Missouri, which is just a fancy way to say Northwest Missouri. So, but I am so excited that you guys are here. And as we get started, I do want to start us off in prayer. So if you guys would join me in prayer tonight, and then we will get started. Heavenly Father, we are just so excited to be able to come together to have this time of celebration and fellowship with each other, to recognize not only what we have done, but what those that are going alongside of us have done as well. And so I just want to thank you, Lord, and ask you to bless every single person that is on tonight, that is investing in themselves, that wants to learn, that wants to grow. And I just hope that you give them a confidence, a passion, a renewed mindset as they are watching and listening tonight, that they will hear something tonight that just lights a fire with them or keeps that fire that is in them going, Lord. And we just thank you for that. And we just ask you to help remove all distractions from us, whatever has happened today. It is done. And so just help us to be able to focus, to be present, and to be able to learn and to grow and to take what we learned tonight and apply it. It's one thing just to hear something, but we want to be able to take it and put it into action. Because when we put it into action, we know that you will be able to bless those actions, Lord. And we just ask your favor over what we take away from tonight and as we go forward this week and this month, and then as we head into the final 4 months of our Mary Kay Seminar year. We just ask all of these things in your name, Lord. We love you. Amen.
Amen.
All right, you guys. Well, we are going to get it started off with first a little bit of logistics, if you will say, as we want to make sure that you are all in the loop, all in the know all the things that the company is doing. And so we're going to start with Jennifer with announcements. And you guys, there is quite a few announcements that we have, but we do want to make sure that you know all of these things. And so be ready, have your notebook out so that you can keep track of all the things that are happening that the company is doing. So Jennifer's going to start, and I'm going to pull up the screen for her to be able to have some things to talk about.
Yes, there's a lot of things to talk about tonight. And so I'll just keep talking until Mary cuts me off with the slides. But your very first announcement tonight is about your Diamond Power Start, which I'm sure your sales director has been talking about as well. This is where Mary Kay has challenged us as sales directors and beauty consultants to see 60 faces in 60 days. Now, before you're like, oh my, that sounds like a lot, or oh, I've only done 5 so far this year. Don't worry, there's plenty of time. On average, it's like 7 faces a week, okay? And a face is someone that simply either hears about the Mary Kay opportunity and you follow up with them afterwards, or they try product virtually or in person. So I love we have those options. So that is the Diamond Power Start, and the contest ran from January to March. However, if you're brand new and just starting, do February to April. Like you can, jump in and do it whenever. So that's what the Diamond Power Start is. All right, our next announcement for tonight is about our Sonic Skin Vigorating Brush. Has anybody seen this announcement? This is huge. It's not only on sale this month, but it's on sale up until our 60th anniversary in September. So lots of opportunities for, first off, you to get it at a discount for yourself if you don't have it yet. Buy it as Christmas gifts. I know it's only February. Buy it as Christmas gifts. Mother's Day, okay? Mother's Day is a little closer. But it's on sale for your customers too at $60. So it's $15 off for them and for us. So, all right, that is our next announcement. So stock up on the Sonic brush. Super exciting. Okay, this is an opportunity for all of us to win a Visa gift card. Like, who doesn't want a Visa gift card? When you have 5 or more orders placed on the Mary Kay app, your customers shop with you. If at least 5 orders are placed on the app, then you are entered into a drawing for a $60 gift card in honor of our 60th anniversary. And this is happening, it was February and March. So if you have 5 customers order in February, you're entered, and then another 5 in March, you're entered again. So you can be entered multiple times. So that's what this challenge is all about. And then we have our next challenge is our Golden Rules Challenge. This is where Mary Kay is so generous. They don't have to do this, but they gift us fun jewelry and prizes throughout the year. And so these beautiful gold earrings are the prize for the month of February when your orders accumulate to 600 wholesale. It can be in one order or together throughout the month. And so ask your sales director, because actually your unit can win when 36 of you achieve the Golden Rules Challenge, like throughout the last 6 months of our seminar year. So if you haven't heard about that, ask your sales director to see how you can contribute. Okay, next up we have the consistency jewelry. So whenever you come into the company, as long as you place that 600 order, I believe it's your following month and the months after until our seminar year is over, which is June 30th, okay, the month of June, then you will actually also receive this beautiful set of jewelry. I've seen it in person a couple of times, like through a little like box, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous. These earrings and bracelets that are going to be like so stunning, so stunning. Is it a bracelet or necklace? I guess I should ask if it's a necklace or a bracelet. I don't know. It's beautiful regardless. Someone can put that in the chat. I'm not sure which it is, but I know they're earrings. I know there's earrings. Okay, so our next slide is talking about the Mary Kay Share the Dream Challenge. So Nathan Moore has challenged all independent beauty consultants and sales directors to share the Mary Kay opportunity, total of 600,000 new beauty consultants. And this is not just in the United States, but this is a worldwide, so a global challenge. Though he also mentioned at leadership when a sales director is wearing national, he's like, I think the United States, the North American region, I think we can do 600,000 ourselves. And so the top 60 Salesforce members from each region will actually be featured on a giant billboard down in Dallas throughout all of the 4 different Mary Kay seminars happening this summer. And so it's just whoever has the most new team members between January and June. So that very well could be any one of us in this group. So maybe that's something you want to work towards. Who knows? All right. So our next announcement tonight is a series that Mary Kay is putting on called Team Up Tuesdays. And so the next one is happening tomorrow. So you can actually just see it on In Touch when you log in. There's also a Mary Kay Facebook group where you can join that group, and the video will be streamed there as well. So the first Tuesday of the month, you can learn some top team building tips. If you are working to grow in your team, this might be a good opportunity for you to plug in on In Touch or on the Facebook group as well. Okay, it is a bracelet, earrings and bracelet. Thank you. I thought it was a bracelet, and I was like, well, maybe it's a necklace. I can't tell the picture.
I know, it had me second guessing, so I had to look it up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't have it yet. None of us get it until seminar. So anyways, all right. Okay, let's see what our next announcement is tonight. I told y'all there were a lot. So, whew. Okay. This one is the 6 most important things game. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So this is what I was kind of hinting at for the directors, because there's a director side and a consultant side. We want every single one of you to achieve this. And this happens when you, as a beauty consultant, at minimum, at 3 team members between January and June that become Great Start qualified. That means they reach the 600 wholesale in their first few months. And even if they joined maybe like October, November, December, but became qualified in January, February, they still count, okay? So when you have at least 3 Great Start qualified team members, and you are a star consultant, which we'll talk about that here in a little bit, in either quarter 3 or 4, then you'll earn this beautiful scarf pictured here. But you can do that and do a little bit more, okay? If you add just 2 more, then you get on stage recognition at seminar and one of the brand new red jackets that are coming out this year for free, like for free. So this is open to all beauty consultants, whether you are a current red jacket or an up and coming red jacket. All beauty consultants are able to earn the new red jacket, on stage recognition, the scarf. It's so exciting, so exciting. So just think, here's your 6, 5 Great Start, and be a star yourself. There's your 6, all right? Okay, next slide.
Sorry, I went the wrong way.
Oh, that's okay. I was like, I'm doing that one. Okay, the Radiate in Red. I just mentioned the brand new red jacket collection. If you were on a little bit before 7, we showed this video featuring these new beautiful red jackets that we got to see in leadership in Nashville. And let me tell you, the pictures do not do this justice. I want to know right now in the chat, my friends, which jacket are you going to choose? Okay, which jacket are you going to choose? Or are you just jumping past and you're going to choose director jacket? That's fine too. But which one of these 3 jackets are you going to choose? They are debuting this year. We don't know when they're allowed to be ordered yet, but they're coming. And also, if you are a very first time red, okay, very first time red, I know we've got a couple on tonight, between January and June, you actually get to go on stage at seminar just for being a first time red. Okay, so this is huge. Like, let me tell you, anything you can do to get on stage at seminar, you want to work towards it. You want to work towards it. Okay. All right, let's see what our next slide is tonight. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. So we kind of came up with this one ourselves, but it's in honor of the Mary Kay 60th anniversary. And so each director has been challenged with their unit to achieve 60 career chats in 1 calendar month as a unit. Okay, this is not one person, just the director. It's as a unit, everyone working together, because that is going to bring in more team members to help you with your unit goals, with your personal goals, and so much more. And just think, 60 women, 60 men and women that are going to be hearing about our amazing opportunity. And some of them, yes, are going to join and get to experience what we're getting to experience right now. Okay. So ask your director, where are you guys at? Okay. Ask her and see how that's going. Also, individually, we've been challenged to sell 60 items. There is a tracking chart that my assistant has made. Also, my dear sister, Sarah, she's made a tracking chart that Maya is holding there that you can actually print out and just write down the items. So if someone orders a skincare set, that's actually like a TimeWise set, has 4 items in it. You can write her name down 4 times, right? TimeWise 3D skincare set. So challenging each individual beauty consultant and sales director to sell 60 items this month to support your goals and help you achieve what you're working to for your family. Okay, let's see. Next announcement is Watch It Wednesday is back. I don't know if you guys have seen this change, but we're tweaking things up a little bit, again, a new year makeover. And so Watch It Wednesday is back. So I had the privilege to teach on our new boosters last week on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock on Virtual Beauty Group. And Heidi is teaching this week on the new lip colors, which are amazing. And so this is a great way for you to hop on, learn about the lip colors, bring your customers, because then they can actually pre-order from you, as all of us get to order new products either the 10th or the 15th of this month. I don't know if that's one of the announcements, but everyone gets to order new products soon. Okay, let's see what our next one is. I think I know what it is. Yes, it's Bingo. Bingo is getting an upgrade and a makeover this year too. And so we are moving Bingo to 1 night a month. Okay, so mark your calendars for February 16th. Okay, this is a Thursday night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So we've moved the time up a little bit. Bingo is 1 night a month. It's going to be very quick. It's going to be about 30 minutes, and then we'll pause, and then everyone will get all their entries in, and then we'll come back live 15 minutes later and do a big giveaway. Now, you can read on here, for every 50 guests that are on, we'll give away another prize. And not only will the guest win, but if your guest, your customer wins, then you also win too. And so we have this super amazing hair dryer, and you get choice of color for the consultant and the customer both get to pick one out. Okay, so this is coming. It will be in the All In Virtual Beauty Group. We'll be announcing more, posting scripts. You can invite everyone. Customer wins, you win as a beauty consultant too. All right, let's see what our next announcement is for tonight. I think there's a couple more. Yes. Okay. So the Spring into the 60th virtual event. This is taking place of Career Conference. Now I know there's many like national sales directors that are putting on career conferences across the United States, but this is a free virtual event that Mary Kay is actually putting a lot of work into. So I would encourage you to mark your calendars to watch this the evening of March 24th when it goes live on your InTouch account. I actually was listening to the training that they were doing, and they were listing out everything that's going to be involved in this. Okay, so this event, it's a 3.5 hour video. It's pre-recorded, so y'all can watch it on your own pace. You don't have 3.5 hours that night, but there's going to be recognition. There's going to be product info, business updates, educational content, speeches from like Nathan Moore, Ryan Rogers, Jessica Bear, like all the people at Mary Kay that we hear about. They're going to talk about the 6 most important things challenge. There'll be a Q&A panel, like amazing, amazing content and training. And so that is taking place March 24th. And then as you can see on the bottom of the screen too, there are a couple of extra videos and trainings that you will be invited to if, number 1, you're on target for seminar awards at the end of March. So this would be Court of Sharing or Court of Sales. So you can ask your director where you're at, how you can work to achieve this, and then you get invited to a special virtual class in April led by a top independent sales director. And then also any new sales directors who debut between December and April 1st. I know we have a few in here who'll be directors by then who are DIQs right now. Them and their seniors can earn a special class invitation led by a national sales director in the month of April. So there's a few exciting things that you can work towards by either promoting up the career path or being on target for your seminar awards. These are all going to be on In Touch. Yep, all these videos will be on In Touch. Yep, great question, Amber. Okay, let's see. I think there was, I think this might be the last one. If I remember rightly. Let's send lots of announcements. Save the date. Seminar. Oh my goodness. Save the date. Start saving. Every time you get an order from a customer, save a few dollars back so you can come to seminar with us in Dallas, Texas. It's August 3rd through the 6th. If you need to put in time off work, I would encourage you to put in time for the day prior to as well. Or if you are even one of those that earns like Princess Court or Queen's Court, you want to come in a couple days early because we're going to have something fun planned for you. So we want everyone to come to seminar in Dallas, get to experience what we've experienced before, get to be recognized for all your hard work and achievements, walk across that stage multiple times, see the new red jackets, and so much more. Okay. Is that it for announcements?
I think that covers it. Okay. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Give it up for Jennifer because that literally, like, she knows all the details, she gets it, and she makes sure that we know what we need to know. And so that was a lot. And so thank you, Jennifer, for just being able to share all of the details on that so that we can be prepared. And you guys, like she said, Mary Kay is doing so much for us. Like, you have so many different places that you can track, so many different things that you can win and all of that. And so we should just all be rolling in the prizes, doing all of those kind of things of what the company is offering for us. So, all right, you guys, well, we are going to move right into recognition before we get started with tonight's training. And so we are going to start by honoring our new consultants. And so Sherry is going to introduce those to us. So Sherry, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, ladies. Hope everybody's having a great day. I've had a different kind of day today. All my kids came over for dinner, so I had 12 people here for dinner. So it's like, okay, guys, I got to get in the groove here. But it's great. I love that Mary Kay allows me to do that. I can still have dinner with my kids and be on my meeting like I need to be. So yes. Congratulations to our new beauty consultants since our last meeting. We have Janet, recruited by Mindy, Deanna, recruited by Jessica, Ashley, recruited by Bobby Joe, Sherry, recruited by Brittany, Xavier, recruited by Amber, Jennifer, recruited by Amber. Ooh, you guys, there's more. Okay, Crystal, recruited by Lauren, Diana, recruited by Amber, Amy, recruited by Heidi, Alyssa, recruited by Lauren, Sandra, recruited by Bobby Joe, Christina, recruited by Maya. Y'all look, there's page 3. Okay, Christina, recruited by Maya, Jerry, recruited by Jennifer, Tracy, recruited by Joanne, Shannon, recruited by Bobby Joe, Miley, recruited by Sherry, Jennifer, recruited by Laura. Do we have more?
I think that's one page. Yes.
Okay, you guys, 3 full pages of new consultants. That's so awesome. Welcome to our Mary Kay family. I can't wait to see you guys grow.
That is so exciting. We want to have lots and lots and lots and lots of pages for those as we are growing. So that is awesome. All right, then we get to recognize our red jackets. We talked about all of the gorgeous new jacket options that there are. So Heidi gets to do this part with us. Heidi, hello.
Hey, good evening, guys. It's Senior Sales Director Heidi Ray here. And talking of growth, as we add those new beauty consultants, our red jacket teams begin to multiply. And so we're super excited. We have added some new reds this month. So let's congratulate all of our Reds, starting out with our Star Team Builder. To be a Star Team Builder, you need to have 3 to 4 active team members. So give a shout out to Lisa Clark from the Ray unit. We also have Star Team Builder Kim Koffler from the Huff unit.
Sorry.
Okay, Star Team Builder Anna Marie Klunt from the Hall unit. Way to go. We have Star Team Builder Laura Newsom from the Hall unit. We have Star Team Builder Amy Parnell from the Pyatt unit. We have Star Team Builder Rachel White from the Ray unit. And we have brand new this month, Star Team Builder Jessica Bays from the Huff unit. Congratulations, Jessica. Okay, next on the career path in Red Jacket, to be the next level is team leader. To be a team leader, you must have 5 to 7 active team members. So you're growing up the career path in your Red Jacket. Give a shout out to Amy England from the Hall unit. We also have team leader Vicki Highsmith from the Pyatt unit. Okay, elite team leader. Okay, this position is currently available, open. So this would be 8 active team members, or you could have 5 of your own and have your own Red Jacket offspring to be elite team leader. So that position is available. But moving on up, we have Red Jacket Director and Qualification. Okay, these are our DIQs, brand new Amber Shrill from the Huff unit. So excited for you, Amber. Oh my gosh, that's 8 or more active team members to be a director in qualification. Okay, congratulations. What a super month, Amber. We also have new director in qualification, Bobby Joe from the Hall unit. Give a shout out to Bobby Joe and her team. So excited to have you brand new this month. Okay. And let's not forget director in qualification, 2 months already done. Finishing this month is Jennifer Draper from the Hall unit, future sales director in just a few days, you guys. Congratulations, Jennifer Draper and your unit, your future unit. We're so excited to cheer you on to finish. Okay, so all of these Reds, you guys get invited every month to a Red Hot call. So there's still time. If you want to be a Red Jacket, you can do it in one day, okay? Most of sales directors have, oh yeah, and the red, oh my gosh, the beautiful red Kate Spade giveaway. Look at that, the hearts, I am so jealous. Okay, that's going to be given away. You must be in your Red Jacket and you 3 active, okay, by the 16th, and you must be on the call live, okay, and the winner will be announced that night. So February 16th, every month we have a Red Hot call with guest speakers, so you don't want to miss out, you guys. Just get into your red. Okay, now let's look at the snapshot of the whole picture. Our goal, if you have not heard, is 20 Reds, you guys, by Seminar 2023. 20 Reds, okay. And moving on, this is a bigger picture of what it looks like of all of our Red Jackets, you guys. That is super exciting. Look at that. Oh my gosh, already we have 12 Red Jackets. So exciting. Okay, let's move on. And then our goal is to have 10 DIQs, 10. Yes, everyone's got their hands at 10. So count them now. We have 3. So we have 7 more. So if we have a spot for you in Red Jacket or DIQ, if you want to see yourself there, this next picture is so powerful. I can't wait to redo this picture. And I want you to visualize yourself in between our hands, and you are holding our hands because you have stepped into the position of directorship. You guys, this was a vision we had to double from last year, and we are looking for a total of 12 directors and 20 Reds. So guys, you can put yourself in that picture this year. We want to celebrate you. So congratulations to all of our Reds making that happen. We're super excited.
I would get chills every time I see this picture.
Me too.
Every single time.
Me
oh my goodness.
Too.
Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Well, as we're moving on to the quarter share, and I do want to apologize. I know we've been sharing screens a lot. I didn't realize that my video was the one that was like highlighted. So I think some of the times some other people were talking, but it was my picture up there. So I think I got that fixed. So hopefully that'll be good for now. But we're going to move on to our court of sharing, recognizing those that are passing on the opportunity. And so Maya, would you take this away for us, please?
Absolutely. Well, hey, everyone. My name is Maya Hull, and I am living in Kansas City for 9 more days, and then I will be moving to Champaign, Illinois. And so I am so thankful, kind of like Sherry, for flexibility, because literally today I have packed all day and taking care of my children. And then I literally put on red lipstick and changed into my director's suit. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But you guys, I am just so grateful for the flexibility that comes from this business. And there are women out there and men who are waiting for us to share this opportunity. And just like I think Jennifer was talking about, we have a contest of how many sharing conversations can we have. And so this court is actually recognized by Mary Kay at Seminar in Dallas, Texas, when you add 24 qualified team members. Qualified means that they hit 600 wholesale in their Great Start period. Great Start is in the month that they join and the 3 months after, for a total of 4 months. So whether they place an initial $600 wholesale order or whether those orders accumulate. And so we do want to recognize those who are passing on the Mary Kay opportunity, and any ties are broken by the commissions that were earned. Okay, so the higher you go in a red jacket position, the higher your percentage is. Okay, and so I don't know about you, but if I'm going to do the same amount of work or the exact same work, I want to be able to make the most amount of income that I can, right? And so when you move up the career path, your commission increases from that first team member, 3 team members, 5 team members, and then when you add 24. Okay, so let's honor and recognize our top team builders right now. So number 9 is Bobby Joe. Woo! Number 8 is Kim. Number 7 is Laura. Number 6 is Lula. Moving up to our top 5. Number 5 with 2 is Rachel. Number 4 with 2 is Amber. Number 3, brand new red jacket, get it girl, is Jessica. Number 2 is Amy, and then number 1 is Jennifer Draper, who's debuting as a new sales director March 1st. So this is incredible, you guys, and I'm so excited to watch our area grow. And just like everything else, we're doubling our red jackets, we're doubling our director family. We have a goal to have 600 Mary Kay sisters and brothers in our area between now and June 30th. So each of us adding 1 new person and we would double. I actually looked this up. I actually looked up every single person in our unit, in our area, and I said, wow, if every single person added 1 new team member, we would double our area. And so I'm just thrilled to watch this grow, you guys. So congratulations to our court of sharing so far. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Awesome, awesome. All right, well, I get to do a recognition category tonight. And so I'm excited. We've been talking about new consultants and the career path. We're going to now move on to the selling aspect of it, because Mary Kay Ash always used to say, nothing happens in this business until somebody sells something. And so being in front of people and selling product is where all of the magic happens. And so you get to earn this gorgeous, or excuse me, we're honoring those that achieved this last month that earned this gorgeous stretch bracelet that I love, the love and the little heart detail on it. And so this is what you can earn with a cumulative 600 wholesale order. And so Jennifer in the announcements talked about the prize that's for February, that is the earrings. Well, this is the prize that those consultants earned in January. And so we're going to recognize those that earned it, and the consultants that have an asterisk next to their name are the ones that are on target for that year-long consistency challenge. So that additional bracelet and earrings, if you have an asterisk next to your name, you're on target for that. And so let's give a shout out to our achievers for January: Jessica, Jennifer, Amy, Grace, Joanne, Haley, Cherish, Lori, Amber, Bobby Joe, Jennifer, and Susie. Congratulations, you guys. And then as you can see, a special shout out to Jennifer, Amy, Cherish, Bobby Joe, and Jennifer for being on target for the year-long consistency challenge. So way to go, you guys. Congratulations. And again, 600 wholesale cumulative. So it can be multiple orders by the end of February, and you can earn those gorgeous earrings that Jennifer talked about earlier. All right, then we are moving on to our star consultants. And so Emily is going to talk about this with us tonight. So Miss Emily, are you there?
I am. I just have to mute really quick.
There you go.
So I get to share about the Star Consultant Program, and that's actually one of my favorites because that was always my goal ever since I joined, because I knew the perks of my name's on the website every time somebody searches. Guess what? I've gotten a recruit from that, and I still am getting orders from that kind of stuff. And you always are getting these prizes, and the prizes have gotten better this last year. I will say that, of how we can build up our points. The points program is just amazing because each level of star is going to be different level of points. So we're going to show you guys who's on target to become star on this quarter. And this is the third quarter of, I was doing the math in my head. So those who are on target, which means they have 900 wholesale by this point, is Jennifer, Joanne, and Susie. So congratulations to you guys. And those who are on target with 1200 are at the 1200 level is Amy, Bobby Joe, and Jennifer.
Woo, woo.
Do we have any more? There's another slide.
I think that's
nope.
Awesome. And I would love it too, like if you have picked your favorite, like something that you have earned star-wise, like what your favorite prize has been. I know we've asked that before, but I always think it's fun to like see what we get because it's always fun to pick out prizes. So, and then Maya, take it away, girl.
Yes. All right, y'all. Well, next is the Court of Sales. If you notice, Mary Kay is so smart. Every program that they have builds on each other. And so the 600 monthly Be Golden Challenge aligns to become a star consultant, which y'all, Emily is right. Every single quarter month, she's getting new customers for always being a star consultant. It's just smart. It's working consistently. And then when you are a star consultant, you are on your way then to become either a Princess Core Achiever, which is 20,000 retail, which like Jen also mentioned earlier, we will celebrate at seminar. And then the Queen's Court of Sales, which is what you see before you, is when you get to walk across stage on the Dallas seminar stage, you guys, and there is nothing like it, right, ladies? And so my Mary Kay sisters who've been across the Dallas seminar stage, please comment below. It's an exhilarating experience, you guys, and it's so much fun. It's so rewarding. And you know what? Your customers want to see you be recognized for this. And we've seen many, many women in our area do the Queen's Court of Sales in 5 months or less. So even if you are brand new today and you are like, oh, I couldn't do that because I'm only so new. Oh my gosh, you totally can. So the Queen's Court of Sales is when you do 40,000 retail from July 1st of last year to June 30th of this year. Our seminar year is a fiscal year, so it's not a calendar year. Well, I will tell you, oh my gosh, not only can you choose between a diamond ring or $500 cash, you get a sash and you get that accolade, and it's just so much fun. So we're going to recognize those in our area who are the top 10 for the Court of Sales. And I know we'll get to strut ourselves on stage. So let's give it up to number 10 is Tammy. Number 9, Robin. Number 8, Kathy. Number 7, Angela. Number 6, Francesca. Let's meet our top 5. Number 5 is Jennifer Draper. Number 4, Susie Woods. Number 3, Cherish Miller. Number 2, Bobby Joe Smith. And number 1, already completing the Princess Court, is Amy England. So congratulations to our top 10. This is amazing. So I see lots of Princess Court Achievers joining us for our Mystery Day. I see lots of Court of Sales Achievers also strutting themselves across the seminar stage. So congratulations to our top 10. Let me tell you what, walking across that stage, y'all. I don't know what's better, walking across stage or the men in tuxedos who get to escort you on stage. It's a pretty awesome experience. So, but huge congratulations to everybody.
That is awesome. Yes, it is definitely an experience that everybody needs to have. Everybody needs to have that. All right, well, we're going to do a little bit of director recognition for your sales directors because this is representing you. And so we always want to make sure that we are honoring the directors and their units as well. And so we're honoring based on unit recruiting. So this, as we met all of the new consultants earlier tonight, this is honoring the units based on the new recruits that they add. So with 1 new recruit in the month of January, the Sherry Mason unit. And then with 2 new recruits, the Heidi Ray unit and the Emily Smith unit. And then with 4 new recruits, the whole unit. And then with 6 new recruits and 2 DIQs. Maya's had 1 new DIQ, Jennifer with 2 new DIQs, and so no wonder they are the top 2 in unit recruiting. The Jennifer Huff unit. Congratulations, you guys. And I know that Jennifer kind of talked about it, Maya talked a little bit about it, but your directors can earn recognition, just like you have the 6 most important things list to be able to earn the scarf and your red jacket. The directors have their own 6 most important things list. And so again, this was kind of alluded to throughout tonight, but with Great Start qualified consultants, star consultants, golden rule achievers, first line offspring sales directors, unit growth specific, every director's goal for that is a little bit different, and then beating their prior year as well. So make sure that your director has shared with you what your guys' specific goals are and where you're at. We have a fun little interactive tracking chart for this that will show us where we're at. And so just like we had all of those things for leadership conference that you can help your director, you get to continue to play a role in your unit success. So not only can you reach your goals, your team goals, your unit goals, and help your director as well. So make sure that you are aware of all of those things also. All right, you guys. So before we move on to our training, I do want to have you guys mark your calendar for our next All-In Family Night. It's always the first Monday of the month. So it'll be March 6th, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. So make sure that you have that on your calendars. And then you guys, I hope that you are ready for tonight, because you are going to get to hear all about a new trend that is out there that is taking, if you're on TikTok or any of those kind of things, it is being shared on there, lots of different places. It's been on morning news stations all around the internet. And Sherry is going to get to train us on that tonight. So I hope that you guys are excited and are ready. Grab out your notebooks and be ready for lots of notes from Sherry. So Sherry, take it away, girl.
If I can get unmuted. Hey, y'all. So we're going to talk about skin cycling tonight. I know some of you have already started working on this, and some of you have never even heard of it before. So we're going to have a broad base of knowledge here. If you have comments, please make comments. If you hear something you want to add, let me know. I always say I'm more of a doer than a teacher, so I'll do my best. Okay. Skin cycling, the way I've heard it described on some of the doctors' stations and things like that are doing these teachings, they said it's kind of like going to the gym and how you work a set of muscles one day, and then the next day you work a different set of muscles, and then, and so on, so that you're getting all your body, but you're not working them all in the same day. And so skin cycling is kind of like that, but it's for your face. Okay. So we're going to work different areas of your face, different things on your face, to get the ultimate result, just like they do in the gym. You're getting ultimate results from the cycling like they do. Okay. Why do we do skin cycling? Well, the reason is because when we're young, and some of you guys are still really young, but when you're young, you shed your skin cells about every 20 to 28 days. But as you start getting a little older, this can take up to 40 days to shed your dead skin cells. So what happens is that results in our skin looking more dull, rougher, our complexion is not as smooth, that kind of thing. The faster that we can shed those dead skin cells, the healthier, plumper, younger our skin looks. Okay, so that's the science behind skin cycling, is to give us that youthful look for as long as we possibly can have it. All right. If you've been on the internet and you've been on TikTok or you've been on Instagram, you have seen skin cycling, and there are a multitude of ways to do it. There are 4-day cycles. There are 7-day cycles. There are, we are going to talk about the 7-day cycle. This is how we're teaching it through Mary Kay with our products. And so we're going to do a 7-day cycle. And as we go through, I'm going to tell you guys about what we're using and why we're using each product. Okay. All right. If you guys have questions, please throw them in the comments and I will answer. I will try to pay attention. Okay. So the morning of day 1, you are going to do a regular skincare in the morning. Okay. So like I have my repair cleanser. You use whatever cleanser you use. If you use Time Wise, you're going to wash your face. You're going to do your normal things. You're going to do if you do a mask in the morning, if you do microdermabrasion, if you use serums, all those kind of things that you normally use in the morning is not going to change. Okay. Mary, can you put up the sheet where I have the instructions?
Like the each day one?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yep.
And we will get this to you guys if you haven't seen it already. So that it kind of just helps you with what you should do at each time. So on day 1, like I said, cleanser, mask serums, boosters, lifting serum. When you are doing skin cycling, lifting serum is not to be used at night on day 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Only in the morning. So that's why that says lifting serum there. Okay. Then of course you're going to use your daytime moisturizer with sunscreen. So either the Repair or the Time Wise, doesn't matter which, and then your eye cream. Okay. So normal morning. All right. Then on the evening of day 2, it changes a little bit because you're going to first take your makeup off, because you can't cleanse your face without taking your makeup off first. So you're going to use your eye makeup remover, your micellar water, and then you're going to go to your cleanser. Okay. So make sure your face is good and clean. Then you are going to use the Revealing Radiance Peel. Okay. You're going to leave this on 15 to 20 minutes. Then you're going to rinse that off and use the night cream and the eye cream. Okay. Now, the reason we are using the chemical peel is it gets deeper in your skin than the microdermabrasion. We want to get past those top layers and down deep into down in the surface. Some people also have trouble with microdermabrasion because it can be irritating to the skin because it's that physical exfoliation. I have trouble with it. When I use it, I get really red. I get really patchy, dry red. And that happens to a lot of people. We don't find that so much with the chemical peel. It seems to be more tolerable. And then you're also getting that deeper result. Okay. Let me look at my notes here so I can tell you guys more of what I wanted to say. It also helps prepare your skin for retinol that we're going to do on night 2. Okay. So when you get that deeper exfoliation, it's going to help your retinol work better. And we all want retinol to work better because it's for all the things. It also helps to prevent irritation from the retinol. The chemical peel actually does help prevent that. So we want to make sure that we're doing the peel. Now, I will say, if you have a client that says they cannot use the peel, there's something in it, they have a reaction, you can use the microderm if needed, but we prefer to use the peel. You're going to get a better result. Okay. The Revealing Radiance Peel, it clears out your pores. It sloughs the dead skin, the dead dull skin off, and then it works deeper. What this is for is to help treat the deeper wrinkles, scars, sun damage, any hyperpigmentation. I started skin cycling. I have a couple of dark spots right here on the side of my face. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get rid of these. The skin cycling is going to get rid of these. So I'm super excited about that. And then when at the top of the skin cycling page, if you see the barcode up there, that is how to get your customers to get to the Skin Analyzer app. Okay. There's a scan up there. So on this day 1 that you're doing this, they can do it in the morning, they can do it at night, doesn't matter. But on day 1, you want them to scan their face because we want to have something for them to compare to each week. All right. So that they can see progress. Because sometimes when you just look in the mirror, you don't see the progress. But when you have the comparison of your Skin Analyzer where it shows you if you're on the low end, the moderate end, or the deep, the high end of wrinkles and texture and all of those things, you want to have some physical evidence that this is working. I also suggest they take a picture because from week 1 to say week 4, they will be able to see visible results. Okay. Not just with the Skin Analyzer. So I recommend on day 1, they take a picture and do Skin Analyzer every single week and save it in their phone. Okay. All right. If a customer is not using Clinical Solutions yet, do they need to do the retinization process first? Well, at first I was thinking they really did, but you know what? They really don't have to, because We're only doing the retinol once a week. They need to use the calming milk with it. So, so that they're following the instructions in the clinical solutions for each week, but they're only using the retinol once a week. So they really do not have to be retinized first, because we're not overusing it. We're not using it multiple times in a week. We're using it once. So they really do not have to have already done that. Am I incorrect, you guys?
Hey, Sherry. So I was told, like, with the retinization process, in order to use the peel in the mask, you have to be retinized first.
You're right. You are right. I wasn't thinking about the peel. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. So yes, they will have to do the 8-week retinization first. Yes. I kept thinking that at first, and then I was like, well, why do they have to if we're only doing it once a week? But yes, the peel. Okay. So yeah, they're going to need to be on the retinol system before they start skin cycling. Sorry about that. Okay. So then on day 2, we're going to go right back into the same thing we just did on day 1. Cleanser, whatever they normally do in the morning, mask, serums, boosters, the lifting serum, daytime moisturizer, eye cream. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary for morning again. Okay. Now on day 2, you're not going to want to use microdermabrasion. You're not going to want to do anything exfoliating in the morning, because we're putting retinol on that night. You don't want to do any exfoliation in the morning. Okay. Now day 1, you can, but not on day 2. Day 2, we are going to use the same series. Again, we're going to use a cleanser, but we are going to use our eye cream first, because we are using retinol. So we always put eye cream on before retinol. Okay. And then we're going to put our retinol on, and then we use nighttime moisturizer at the end. All right. So day 1 is Revealing Radiance Peel in the evening. Day 2 is retinol. All right. Now, I've had people say, well, what if we can't use retinol? Now, I did some research on retinol, and something I found out that I did not know was you want to make sure your face is completely dry, not damp when you apply retinol. Because, sometimes we get in a hurry and, our face will still be wet, and then we'll be putting the retinol on top of it. Retinol penetrates deeper on a wet face. And so sometimes that causes irritation in people that are more sensitive to it. So especially until you get used to using it and you're making sure that you're not going to have a problem, you want to make sure your face is completely, yes. And you need to wait 10 minutes after applying your eye cream. Yes, Maya. Yes. Somebody asked what the retinization process is. In the Clinical Solutions box, let me grab one. Okay. In the Clinical Solutions set, there is very strict instructions on how to use this product. And this shows you the retinization process. It is an 8-week process. You start out by mixing the 2 products, then you use the milk before the serum, then you use the serum alone, and you just use the milk as needed. Okay. So the retinization process is to ease your skin into the use of retinol, so that you don't have the problems of having dry, irritated, red, skin from using retinol. Okay. Yes, Maya, no mask, peels, vitamin C, or hydrogel eye patches through the whole 8 weeks. Okay. After your 8 weeks of using the Clinical Solutions, then you can add those things back in, but you do not use them on the same day as the retinol. You can use them on the opposite days as retinol. Yeah. And no clear proof. Yes. Yes. Because of the acid that's in there. Okay. Did we answer any? Oh, Amber said, I did not wait, and I had way more irritation this time. Yep. So there you go. I was trying to scroll back, but it won't let me. I was trying to see if there was any more. Okay. Yes. Incorporate all the products on alternating days from retinol. Okay. I think I had something else on retinol. Let me look here. Okay. So retinol, what it does is it speeds up cell turnover. So remember in the beginning, we were talking about, we want this to be fast. We want our cells to turn over quicker. It can treat mild acne, fades hyperpigmentation and scarring, and decrease fine lines and wrinkles. That is what retinol is for. That's why people they say, oh, retinol is for old people. It's for people that have wrinkles. And that's not true, because Retinol is for acne, and it can be for, if you have hyperpigmentation in your skin, that doesn't mean you're 60 years old. That means you just have hyperpigmentation and you need to treat it. Okay. That's a good idea on Tuesday. Again, I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then on day 3 in the morning, same again, you guys, cleanser, masks, serums, boosters, lifting serum. Okay. Daytime moisturizer, eye cream, all the things on day 3 that you've been doing. Day 1, day 2, you can, on day 3, you can do microdermabrasion if you choose to. You can do the eye patches, just not on day 2 when you're doing retinol. All right. Okay. So night 3, we're going to go back to our cleanser. Like always, we're going to do cleanser. Then we are going to do these wonderful biocellulose masks. You guys, if you have not used these, you are missing the boat. These are anti-aging, lifting, tightening, moisturizing, brightening, all in one little box. Okay. You're only using them once a week, and you're going to see results after using 2. Okay. You're going to see a difference after using 2. These are amazing. If you have not used these, y'all, order some, try them out. You're going to love them. You need to believe in them so that your customers will believe in them. I will be honest, I held off for a long time because they're expensive, but you get what you pay for, you guys. You get what you pay for. Okay. So what are the biocellulose masks? These are a Korean inspired mask. They're a 3-part mask. They're a sheet mask. You peel the top layer off, you put it on with the eye holes, nose, mouth, all exposed. And then there's another layer on top. You just peel that off. Okay. And so you're going to leave that on. And the most recent teaching that I heard, okay, on these boxes, I can't remember if it says 20 or 30 minutes. I don't remember what it says. Yeah, 20 to 30. However, my most recent teaching that I listened to said 1 hour for skin cycling, 1 hour, leave it on. Okay. And so that is what I have done the last 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, you guys, it soaks up all that goodness. There's so much left over when you take it off after 30 minutes. There's so much left in that mask that we're wasting. So pick a movie night. That's what I tell my ladies. I'm like, pick a night that you have a show that you watch with your husband or whomever, your sister, whatever. And this is the night that you're going to do these. And so then back up from there. And that's where you start your skin cycling. So you're going to do this every single week, because if you're just hit and miss, you're not going to get the results. Okay. Yeah. Maya, worth every penny. Heidi is doing the skin cycling for 4 weeks now. Tonight's her retinol night. Fell asleep with the biocell. Yeah. So I had 3 hours on her face. So rejuvenated. Yes. I picked up my son from work with my mask on. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. So lifting, firming, smoothing. It's going to make your skin look more radiant. It's going to be moisturized. You guys, after just like 4 weeks, you're going to be able to see wrinkles and lines start disappearing. It's going to, just 4 uses. So you have to be consistent. Now, what Maya is saying, rub the excess in the bottom off the pack and put it on your bottom. You can put it wherever, on your arms, on your belly, on your, your décolleté, wherever. Don't waste that goodness that's in that package. Okay. I'll take like the mesh that I peeled off and I'll squirt all the extra on there, and I'm just like rubbing it all over me like I'm taking a bath in it. So because it helps to lift all those areas, it helps to work on all those on the girls. Yeah. Anywhere you want to put it, stick it, don't waste it. Don't throw it in the trash. Okay. So after you would use the biocellulose mask, you're still going to use your night moisturizer, and you're still going to use your eye cream. I used to get confused about that because I was like, well, this is my skin feeling so moist. I didn't think I really needed anything, but you are still to follow with your night cream. Okay. All right. Then on day 4 through 7, daytime, same old. Do the same routine you always do in the mornings with all the things. Okay. Nighttime 4 through 7, this is called your bounce back rest days. This is where your skin has a chance to heal because we've done so much exfoliation. We've done the retinizate, use the retinoid. They're really powerful and they're effective, but they also need to give your skin time to rest. Otherwise they can be irritating. Too much of a good thing is sometimes not a good thing, right? It can cause your skin to be sensitive and tight and dry. And if you have darker skin, there's a risk that you can even get hyperpigmentation from using products too often. Okay, so we want to make sure we're using them as they are instructed to be used. Skin cycling helps ensure customers are actually, yes, using products consistently. Yes, exactly. And that's why we made this little grid. And I know it's kind of hard to say mass serums, boosters, lifting serums, that kind of thing, because everybody uses different products than just the basic skincare set. But of course, those items are all optional. Okay. Oh gosh, my internet is wigging out, you guys. I'm turning yellow. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but my color is yellow. Okay, there we go. I'm back. And then, you know, you want to just make sure that every week you consistently are taking that picture and you're doing your skin analyzer. Mary, that first slide that I had sent you, it has like the little arrows. Can you show them that? This is something really basic. Okay. Maya asked a question. How come you aren't able to use retinol more often? She's using 3 times a week. And that was explained to us because your skin has to rest. And they said you're going to get more benefit out of using it once a week and letting your skin rest because of the process of doing the deep exfoliation and doing the hydration more so than doing retinol multiple times. And I will say I had a hard time too, because I was using retinol 5 times a week. So it's about less is not, you know, more is not always better. So on this slide that you guys see right here, it's a basic thing to send to your customers. It shows basically we're going to do peel, retinol, mask, and bounce back. Okay. And then on that scanner down in the left-hand corner, it will let your customer do the skin analyzer app. Okay. So it makes it easy for her to find it so that she can do her pictures. And then we also made a closing sheet. This is, okay, Maya, how are you presenting this to the customer? I'm presenting this myself. I'm presenting this as a enhanced beauty experience. That's what I'm saying, an enhanced beauty experience for people that are already having experienced routine skincare, because they have to be on a regular regimen for a minimum of 1 week before they can add the rest of these items in. And of course, retinol, they're going to have to be retinized first, but we don't want to put somebody on the chemical peel and, you know, and say they haven't even used a cleanser and a moisturizer. They have to be on those products for a minimum of 1 week. Okay. So when I do a demo, I have them try the chemical peel is what I do. We go through a demonstration. It's actually mostly just show and tell type of thing. Show them all the products. We do a skincare party, a basic skincare party with cleanser, you know, and then we do the chemical peel and then still do the moisturizer, eye cream, just like always. But I let them try this piece because anybody can use this. Anybody is able to try the chemical peel. The retinol, you know, of course, they need to be retinized. You could let people try the biocellulose mask if you want to hand these out, but they're pricey. So what I did to try to promote skin cycling is I put some flyers in my reorder bags of my current skincare customers. Now, I did not do that to people that were ordering mascara from me, but if they were a current skincare customer, I put a flyer in their bag. And if they have been a dedicated skincare customer to me for the last year, and I know that they always come back and reorder, I put one of these in their bag. I gave all of them a free one because I know the value of this and I want them to try it. So that's just something that I did because I wanted to create interest in what we're doing. And I felt like if I invested in that, it made them know that I believe in this product or I wouldn't be giving it away. Okay. Jennifer, I've had her try the skincare facial peel, milk, and then the HA hydrator. Yes. If we really want them to use the biocellulose mask for maximum results because of the lifting, tightening, anti-aging properties. Now, if they won't do that, you can use the HA hydrator, which is much less expensive. They are not going to get the same result. Just so we give them a disclaimer, they're not going to get the same result as if they use this. But if that's what they choose to do, it is a hydrator. Okay. Heidi said her goal is to have everyone experience the skin cycling, get them using the first step, the whole skincare set. Yes, the entire. And years ago, Mary Kay didn't break up the skincare set. It was an all or none. You whole skincare set, and that is obviously the goal. We want them to be on cleanser, day moisturizer, night moisturizer, eye cream before they ever step into skin cycling. We made up this. It's kind of a closed sheet. But what we did was we made it as a I'm sorry, Mary, I think I sent you the wrong one. It's the wrong one. I will send you guys the correct one. I have the different set where, the time-wise set is 120, the repair set's 215. Then I talk about the peel, each item, how much they are. And then I made a bundle where if they ordered, I don't know, Heidi, if you have that on your phone, could you send that to Mary? I made a bundle where if they bought all the things with the time-wise set or with the repair set, they got a free travel roll-up bag. And then they also got, I can't remember what the dollar amount was off, $30 off total, 25, 20, how do you say 20? Okay. So really they're getting $55 value by ordering the bundle. And that's just how we did it to make it appealing to people, to try to get them to order the entire skincare regimen. Okay. Of course they can buy them individually if that's what they prefer to do. But they're getting a much better deal if they're going to do the skin cycling anyways. So, that's really all that I have today. Okay. Throw me some questions or, this is something new. I've done this a few times and, so far I've had some good results with people ordering. I try to let them know with the peel. I don't remember how many uses are in this. Do you guys remember? This lasts forever. This thing lasts forever. I mean, yes, it's expensive, but it is and they're using it once a week. So this is going to last them a really long time. The retinol, y'all, I've been using retinol since it came out. And I think this is my third one. And I was using it 5 times a week, so it's going to last them a super long time. Now, this is where they're going to be ordering these every month. This is going to be, the comeback order. And so really it's expensive up front, but once they start it, it's going to last them months and months before they're ready to order again. 6 to 8 month use up rate. And is that for once a week? Once a week? Okay. So you've got, this is $60. I think this is 60, for 6 to 8 months, and then your retinol, it depends on if you're doing once a week, this is going to last you a year probably because you're only using one little squirt at a time. So, okay. Heidi, did you find our sheet? Okay. All right. Mary will put that up in just a minute as soon as she gets it. Sorry, I didn't mean to send you the wrong one.
No, that's okay. I thought I had it downloaded and was going to open it and now I can't find it. So I have to go back again and find it.
Sorry, you guys. I hope that wasn't too chaotic, but all I know to do is show you what you do in what order.
Well, so here's my question, Sherry, or my thought process as I'm trying to pull up that last closing sheet for you guys, is I kind of would look at it if I had to look at the hierarchy of things, because, if you're a brand new consultant, you may not have customers that have done the retinization process and all of that. So if I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, this sounds really awesome. Number one, I can use it for myself. So I'm probably on more products than some of my customers are. And so I can use this as a way for me to improve my skin and to do that process. But then if I'm looking at my customers, I would look at it as, okay, number one, who is on skincare? If I'm looking at a customer and she's not on skincare, that's my next best step with her, is to get her on skincare. So how can I do that? How can I reach out to her and offer a pampering session or something like that? If I do have a customer that's on skincare, my next question is, okay, has she used retinol? And if she hasn't, then that's my next best step with her in that aspect. Right. If she, and then to take it that step further, okay, here I have a customer, she's on skincare, she's done retinol. Now let me take skin cycling to her. So to kind of think about it, every time I'm looking at a customer name, it's really to look at what's my next best step with her. Because this isn't necessarily something you would throw out to all customers.
No.
But to look at how each of your customers are and what their next best step is. So just to kind of simplify that thought process is it's like a little flow chart. If she says yes to this, then it's, the next best step to do for her is kind of how my mind had to start to think about it a little bit.
Exactly. Just like that. We had that chart. Remember that had all the different products at the top. I can't remember where I saw that last. Had all the different products at the top, and you put your customer's name and when they started each thing, and then you knew what else to go to the next item. But yes, and that's why I'm using in my reorder bags with my skincare customers, because you're exactly right. You're not, there we go. You're not going to, offer this to somebody that's buying mascara or whatever, they need to be on skincare, but yes. And then has she used retinol? Absolutely. So these were just the bundles that we made up. Okay. And so basically the 3 separate sets, and then a couple pieces together, and then the whole shebang, so that they could save a little money if they were going to buy all of it anyways. Okay. And they're going to need a travel roll-up bag because they're going to have all these things. So they need something to put it all in, right? But that is something that if you guys are doing skin cycling with any of your customers and you want to use that same sheet, you're more than welcome to. Jennifer's sister, Sarah, made it for me, and I told her that if anybody wanted it, they are more than welcome to have it. So, okay.
And I did try to put some of those in the chat. I don't know if people are able to access them that way or not. I thought I would try it that way, but now it's not letting me put some of these other ones in there. So we'll make sure everybody gets those, but.
Okay.
Right. Sherry, really good information. I mean, that's just a hard thing to cover. It really is. But I'm glad that we're tackling it as a unit, because it is the buzz right now. And I don't know how many's had a skin cycling session, but I've held 3 different ones with customers. And it's been a lot of fun to book them. And personally, I'm booking everybody because it's the buzz. It's the draw to get in. I know that they're not all going to start skin cycling. That's really not my goal. My goal is just to get me in front of them and then to get them on one of the skincare sets. So what I've found so far is I've had all over. I've had some people that came and sat down, has never even tried Mary Kay. I've had a woman that has on everything but didn't have the biocellulose mask. And I had one that just bought retinol. So I've had other women that are halfway using their skincare set, so I offer it, show it to them, just like Sherry had mentioned. Every step that Sherry mentions what I do. And they all are buying different pieces. And then the travel roll-up bag, this is really cool. One of my customers is okay, so I'm going to put my skincare set in the first pouch. I'm going to put my night 1 on the next pouch, and then night 2 on the next pouch. And then the last one on the, day 3, night time, the last pouch. So they knew how to do it in order. So I thought that was kind of neat too, so it's been a lot of fun. I say, just go have some fun with it.
Well, and I think the other part of this is your customers are finding out about skincare things from social media, from Reels on TikTok, all of those kind of things. And so this is a way for you to be able to show that Mary Kay is relevant, that Mary Kay, it may be a new term, but these are products that we've had all along. It's just giving them a way to apply it that, I mean, you may have people that are excited about skincare because you say skin cycling and they're like, oh my gosh, I saw that on TikTok. And you've been trying to talk to them about skincare since you were blue in the face. And they weren't listening because it didn't seem relevant, but now it does, And so it's kind of I always love the terminology that I've heard, the container may be different. Okay. So Mary Kay is relevant as far as the skincare, the container. So that's the juice that goes in the cup, but it may be a cup. It may be a wine glass. It may be a Stanley cup. It may be all different ways that you get it out there, but Mary Kay still fits inside of it.
Right.
And so it's just the way of how can I make this exciting or enticing to my customers that they're going to be ready for it. And that may change, with different things and different trends and all of that kind of stuff, but it's still the same. Like these are products we've had for years, you know, but it's new and different to them now because it's under a different term that is just giving them, again, a simple system to use products.
Right. And something else I should have mentioned a while ago was now we do have that new serum if someone is not retinized and they have no intention of doing the retinization, the new booster. Can you guys, which one is it called?
The resurfacer.
Yeah, the resurfacer.
Yeah. I had a lady that's can't do retinol because she is in the tanning bed. So actually my demo that I got from my director thing, she had all the things and I sold her that in place of the retinol. So if somebody's in the tanning bed, like, you know, they're not supposed to be under retinol.
Right.
So yeah, that resurfacer is great.
And that's something with the skin cycling. They could start out with retinol, and then as summer gets here, if they're going to be outside in the sun a lot, they may need to switch to the resurfacer for the summertime. So.
Yeah. And I love, Sherry, how you talked about how you've been doing it too, because I think that's so important for us as consultants. Instead of just like, oh, here's this new term I used, or here's this new thing I heard about, like, go do it. Like, we need to be the ones to do it and use it first, so then we're more equipped to talk about it. I love skin cycling. I've done a few sessions myself. I am doing a live video for my unit here in a couple weeks on my business page about it to teach customers, because yeah, it can be someone who's already on skincare, it can be someone who's already using retinol, and it can be someone who's not using anything. They're like, oh, this sounds amazing. Like, you know, I've heard it on TikTok. I've heard it being talked about. Like, I want it. Like, what do I need to do? And so it can really up your sales a lot, because these are high quality, great products that's going to boost the income for your family too. Just think about like the biggest package there. Like if you had two people in 1 week buy everything, that's like $900 in sales for 2 people. Now, not everyone's going to do that, but you never know until you ask.
I just put the name of that booster in the comments for those that, because I know as directors, we've seen it and we've got to play with it a little bit more. And then Jennifer, like she had mentioned before, last week, she did a video in the All In Virtual Beauty group just about the 2 new boosters. So if you're not familiar with them yet, these are the ones that are part of the new product launch that you get to order this next week. But she did a video last week that went into a little bit of detail about those 2 boosters and what they do as well. So awesome. All right. So any final questions for Sherry or about this process or anything? And again, I did put the images in the chat. I don't know if you guys can really download them from there or not. So we'll make sure that you guys can get them, that your directors have them and can get them to you as well. But I did try that in there also. But any other questions or anything like that in regards to skin cycling for Sherry? All right, we're going to come back for our next All In Family Night, and all of us are going to have like glowing skin and all of this because we're all going to be skin cycling. and every time, like I see Sherry, because I'm in Sherry and Heidi's customer groups, and I know they've been posting their pictures. Like I know Heidi specifically has been like, here's week 1, here's my results. And I'm like, holy smokes, like skin is fantastic. So I love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys. Well, thank you again so much. Let's give it up to Sherry for sharing with us and doing that training for us. Because that was, I mean, it's a lot to like bring all of that together and learn, you know, to make sure that we're able to share that in a great way. So we appreciate you, Sherry, for doing that for us tonight.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Well, thank you again so much for being on here tonight, for taking time to invest in yourself and invest in this knowledge that now you can take this and be able to apply it and work with your customers on it and help use this to help grow your business, grow your customer base. Because again, when we are in front of people sharing this product, we have the opportunity to bless them with product and amazing skin. We have the opportunity to bless them with an amazing business opportunity and welcome them into our Mary Kay family and be able to help grow and double our reds and double our directors as our goal and our vision is as well. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this tonight. Thank you guys just again for spending some time with us, and we will see you next month. So again, All in Family Night, the first Monday in March, March 6th at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So have a great night, you guys. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Bye.
Bye.